The number one goal for almost every creative is to eventually make a living from their art. No matter which medium you create in, audio or visual, there is always an opportunity for you to generate income from what you love to do. Creators often shy away from the transactional side of making a profit from their work. But if you want to make a living from your creative abilities, you must first understand the art of business. We created this series because we know that many of you who watch this channel are interested in making a living from your work. And for the first video in this series, we're going to focus on the business side of Rhude and the brand's founder. Rhude is a fashion brand founded by Rhude Villaseñor in 2015. Rhude can be categorized as luxury streetwear with its higher price points and use of higher quality fabrics. Over the past few years, Rhude has been pushed more and more into the spotlight, with their high-profile collaborations with brands like Lamborghini and McLaren. The brand has also been seen on many public figures and almost every player in the NBA. The brand and its founder Rhude have become pretty successful in a short amount of time. This is because of Rhude and the team at Rhude's mastery of the 4 P's of marketing. The 4 P's are the essential factors involved in marketing a product or service to the public. The concept of the 4 P's has been around since the 1950s. As the marketing industry has evolved, other P's have been identified, but today we're going to focus on the original 4. In the next few minutes, we're going to break down how Rhude has used each of these factors to perfect their marketing, so that you may also use these same principles to grow as a creative entrepreneur. Let's start with the first P.
Short-term and long-term? Exactly. There's no such, to be honest with you, I didn't even think about building a brand. I created a product. And there was a need for in the market. I anticipated the curve, so to say, for trend. And when you really take a step back, you understand the wheel. And as wheels go, you can anticipate how it flows, right? And you kind of insert yourself in there. But, the toughest thing is, when building a brand, and the thing is people finding their purpose. I think oftentimes we get misled by outside noises rather than where we truly feel we're talented at, like really innately really be true to yourself about what you're talented in, not because you made a paper trash in a thing 10 times your friends are telling you should go be an NBA player. You know what I mean? Like if you really love cooking, you gotta really dig deep into that thing,
The first P of the 4 P's of marketing is product. As a creator, your product is whatever you create, whether it be a painting, a novel, music, or any other art form. In the case of Rhude, their product is their clothing. Rhude always had a plan for his product to be high in quality, to set it apart from other brands. When introducing your creations, you must present it in a way that differentiates you from others in your field. So if you are a musical artist, you must find a way to have your music stand out, such as a creative album cover that allows you to show your music to your audience in a distinct way. There's a reason why product is the first P within the 4 P's of marketing. This is because the other 3 P's depend heavily on what your product is.
So we got super high end, we got Rhude, we got Bally, we got super high end. Now let's go the complete opposite way. Right. So now you got affordable athleisure wear at Zara. Yeah. And when I saw that, I keep up on this stuff. Right. I go, is he crazy? Like, first of all, I go, it's like the complete opposite. I go, is he trying, like Volkswagen? A lot of people don't know this. You do. Volkswagen has Volkswagen. Yeah. They got Audi. Yeah. They got Lambo. Mm-hmm. Right? They got Bentley. Mm-hmm. So they got something for every income. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is that what he's fucking doing? Is that the plan?
This is what happens when you have amazing mentors that run the world.
The second P of the 4 P's of marketing is price. Your price is the amount that people will be willing to pay for your product. For most people, the price that they pay for an item is dependent on the quality of the product or the status of the brand. In the case of Rhude specifically sells the brand's pieces at a high price point. This is due to the quality of the materials, but also because he wants the brand to be viewed in a luxury space. Price, just as well as product, can elevate or lower a brand's perception. So when pricing your work, you should think about how you want your personal creative brand to be perceived by the public. If you are in a visual field, like a sculptor or a painter, ask yourself, do you want to be categorized in a high-end luxury space, or do you want to sell your pieces at a more affordable price point for more people to have access to it? Most brands try to get the best of both worlds and offer products in different tiers of pricing. Rhude has Rhude, the main brand, which is at a luxury price point. But he also has a collaboration deal with Zara, where he designs clothes at a more affordable price point. Rhude is not the only company that does this. The same strategy is seen in larger companies like Volkswagen. They have their more affordable vehicles under the main Volkswagen brand. And their next tier is Audi, where they offer cars at a mid-luxury price point, with their final tiers being Lamborghini and Bugatti, where they offer high-end luxury vehicles to customers looking to pay a high-end luxury price. Price is justified by the product, but it also depends heavily on the next factor in the 4 Ps.
Like I always say, like say it's this, like I'm designing this candle, right? Or like the student or the classroom is this. Like if I put this candle in an all-white gallery space, it looks like a piece of art. If I put it on like in a garage, it looks like a piece of trash. You know, like someone would throw it away. It's dented. And I think I often use this analogy in design. I could either design the candle and spend a lot of time like telling you about the candle, or I could just design the room that it sits in.
Place is the 3rd P of the 4 Ps of marketing. Your place is where your product is available, or where people go to receive what you are creating. I know this video is about Rhude and his brand Rhude, but the clip of Virgil Abloh speaking about the importance of space describes this factor perfectly. In the case of Rhude, they wish to be seen as a luxury brand, so their products are for sale at luxury retailers, both online as well as physical stores. Place justifies price just as much as a product does. When you walk into a Walmart, you expect to find items at an affordable price point. Compared to when you walk into a Target, you may expect to spend a little bit more money based on their place. Both stores are big box retailers, but their place is seen differently to the public, so their prices for their products are expected to be different to the public as well. You should keep this in mind when you are trying to get people to buy into your creative projects. If you make music and would like it to be seen as premium quality, make sure it is available on premium platforms, such as Spotify and Apple Music. Now, music is subjective to an individual's taste, and good music can be found anywhere. But if your goal is to make a living from your music, the best place to have it available is where people are already accustomed to paying a premium to access music. If you have a physical creation that you are trying to show the public, you must decide which one of these options is best for you. A physical store space where people can see and feel your product before they buy it, or an online space like a website or social media account. In our case, we use forthefamily.co, which is our website where we release limited merch drops. We have a new drop coming to the site this summer in mid-June. If you like what we do here, this is your best way to show your support for us, while also receiving quality merch and the ability to physically rep the community that we're building here at Friends and Family. If you don't want any merch, you can always leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. This is a free way you can help us promote and grow the channel. Now, speaking of promoting, that leads us to the 4th and final P of the 4 Ps of marketing. Promotion is the 4th and final P of the 4 Ps of marketing. Your promotion is how you put eyes on and present your product to the world. The most popular style of promotion today is influencer promotion, where a company gives their product to someone of influence in hopes that their audience will see the company's product and purchase it. Rhude uses this tactic heavily, with their products being seen on many public figures such as celebrities and athletes. This style of promotion works well when pulled off correctly, but could eventually lead your product to become trendy once the hype dies down. The best method of promotion that every brand and every creative should strive for is word of mouth promotion. This type of promotion lives on longer than any other form of promotion out there. It also helps to build a strong brand identity as a go-to for any person trying to make a purchase in that space. For example, if you have a clothing brand you want to start, if the word of mouth about your brand is that you offer quality products at a reasonable price, your brand becomes known as a trusted option for any customer, compared to if you only have influencer promotion. Once that influencer moves on to their next brand deal, their audience will turn away from your brand and follow wherever the influencer goes next. As a creative, you may be a little hesitant to dive into the business side of your work, but knowing your business is not a negative thing. I know that being business-minded gets a bad rep from people who operate from greed, but you should know yourself and know that you are not a person who operates from a space of greed. If you truly want to begin to make a living from your creative talents, you must first understand the art of business. We hope you guys enjoyed this new series and are excited to present more business concepts for creative entrepreneurs. If you want to stay up to date with us or see any of the other shorter form content that we put out, check us out on Instagram at Stop Hating, Make Friends. If you would like to support us, the best way to do that is to head over to forthefamily.co. We have a new drop coming to the site in mid-June that we hope you all enjoy. The drop isn't available yet, so if you leave your email on the site, we'll send you something as soon as it becomes available. If you don't want any merch, you can always leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's free. Links to everything else that we have going on are in the description below. Hope you all have a great day.